Hi, my name's Rob McGough. My wife and I, Elizabeth McGough, have owned Seniors Helping Seniors for 4 years. I am a member of the Homegrown initiative. I come from Detroit. I'm originally born in Sterling Heights, Michigan. I had all of my plans set out ahead of me, and then that summer I met who was going to be my wife. All of my plans were going to change within the next 6 months. I went from going to get my master's degree in Detroit to moving to Hartford, Ohio. It really is the best move I ever made. I went from living in a subdivision where my neighbors were 10 feet away to I now live in 17 acres. And it's so just by having a different view of the valley and Shenango Valley, I really want to help people see what they have in this area. It's hard to see what your own home is sometimes, and so as an outsider's point of view, I just really have a different take on what the Shenango Valley has to offer. My wife and I decided that we wanted to work for ourselves. We really wanted something that felt like we were giving back. We were looking for more of a mission. We wanted something where we could have a backing, and when we found Seniors Helping Seniors, it just clicked. My grandfather was actually a concentration camp survivor, and the reason that's important is because the reason I decided to go into this company was because of him, and it was because when he was older, he developed Alzheimer's disease. My grandmother was the living caregiver for my grandfather for all 20 years of his disease. When I was in there and helping with Grandma and Grandpa, what I really saw was not only how hard it was for Grandpa to have that disease, but my grandmother. At 2 a.m. when he was reverting back to the concentration camp and hiding his shoes and afraid that somebody was going to come and get him, it was her. She was the one that was actually there caring for him, calming him down. We were having an issue getting our license started, and I reached out and someone said, "You need to go to Penn Northwest." They got the answer I needed. I had waited 13 weeks for my health department license, and within a week of reaching out to Penn Northwest, I was licensed by the state of Pennsylvania, and so we were off and running. I'm a proud girl dad. I've got 3 girls, and 6, 7, and 9, they're going to grow up in this valley, and I really want them to have the most opportunities that they can have when they grow up. I know for my daughters who are coming up that as long as they follow the paths that we are setting out for them with this initiative, they'll be able to have the employers coming to them instead of them having to seek out the employers. That's why I truly think that the Homegrown initiative in this area is so important, because you get the best of both worlds. You can have that high profile career, but you don't need to leave here. There's so many different companies that you could work for here. I truly hope that once my daughters get older, that they do continue to stay in this area and they go to a local college and they bring their knowledge that they've learned from this community and they keep it in this community.